There was a lot of fiscal stimulus because you had to rebuild after the war and companies were building factories. So if you think of now, companies are going to be rebuilding factories in the United States or in Europe and not in China. So that's going to add some stimulus. Yes, the jobs are not there. It's robots in the factories, but it's still stimulus for the economy. The government will do some stimulus, as we've talked about. Interest rates will remain relatively low. Inflation will remain controllable, but a little bit higher than it has been. And what that sets off is a period of stability and boom because there's so much technology. There's a lot of big things happening in the world that could be. So that would be my rosy outcome, would be that. And I think that is still my highest probability, that we kind of muddle through this in a way that we don't expect because it feels like the end of the world. Imagine what it must have felt like in 1948. All you can see is the end of the world. And then you get this massive inflation. You just think this is the worst thing that could possibly happen. What actually came out of it was something very different. It was the rise of technology. It was the rise of the US as a big superpower. It was a rise of the rebuilding of Europe, the rise of Japan. It was an incredible period.
The Bretton Woods Agreement, where the dollar became the reserve currency of the world, and all these really good things happened for America.
It's the same moment. All of those things got built then. Every one of them. From the Geneva Convention to the IMF to the World Bank to the United Nations, they all came in that period, 47.
Right, yeah. Same time. Is this what they're kind of alluding to, but the Great Reset, it's all going to change again?
Yeah, it's the fourth turning, and that's where we are.